How's it going, heathens? It's your king, the Broken Monarch, and welcome back to my channel. Today it's going to be more of a calm stream. In fact, it's going to be really a short one too. I didn't really plan it to be like this, but I got caught up with some stuff, so this is what it's turned out to be. I'm just going to be showing you guys what I'm doing right now. Making a little Amy and Oga. As to who those are, doesn't matter, irrelevant. But that's what I'm working on right now. Now my face is gonna disappear from the camera because I kind of makeshifted this little setup on my systems, so I can't really be on screen as soon as I click on the Photoshop. So this probably won't be too long. I'm assuming everything is still visible, right? Here, let me just double check. Everything kind of fucking shifted, huh? Whoa. The fuck happened? I know what happened. Here, hold on. There you go. That was weird. And that should be what you guys see. So this is what I have. Let me just figure out. Sorry. Alright, so this is kind of my range. So that's top, that's bottom. Gotta keep everything around here. So this is what I got going so far. So like I got these little like basically the legs kind of move on their own. So like here, if I go here and I get rid of Oga real quick, I can just flip him and I can put him on Amy up here. So I'm just trying to make the set pieces as usable as possible. I kind of got the idea, kind of like how Metal Slug does theirs. Like sometimes they have like the legs separate. I'm sure a lot of sprites or pixel games do that, but I kind of looked at Metal Slug for my. What's that noise? Freaking cats. For my references and stuff. Not a lot. I tried just thinking of this myself. I mean, and then they look like little snowballs, but I just try to figure out something that would look, simple and easy, just as a start. This won't be their final form. This is just kind of like a little simple set piece, so that they can kind of parabolate across the stream. So that's the walking. I mean, realistically, he wouldn't really be bobbing his head. It would just be like a standstill GIF. I mean, it just depends. Like I know, like most standard GIFs, it's like they're just kind of in place, or they kind of move a little bit. But then it's weird. It's a lot of tracking, and I don't have experience with this. I basically didn't get into pixel animation until I took up making my model. You can kind of see, I just put kind of like a merged copy of myself in the background just for reference, just so I can see how big these little dudes were. So yeah, this is kind of what it would look like. So if I were to like bolster a luxurious form, something like that. Yeah, like the little dude walking. Oh shit! Whoops. Did that. Go down in opacity. What is happening? There. Yeah. So I got the walking down. Not sure what else to do. I thought the walking would take longer, but it took me about like 20 to 30 minutes. I mean, it's only 4 frames. It's like, got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes back to 1. I mean, like if I go from here back to 1. I only made it like kind of keep going that far just so I could see how the transition would be. So, see that? I'm still on the. This is still visible, right? I'm gonna be so fucking stupid if it's just like not there. So like if I go all the way to the left, you guys can still kind of see it. I gotta stay up here. Moron. So that's as low as I can go. I'm just not gonna move it from here. Keep in mind that basically my neck and nose area are visible. I should have put more time into getting this set up, but it's getting late and I gotta work tomorrow. So I just tried it. So anyways, just in case it wasn't seen before. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Then just just a little simple animation. I was doing way too many in betweens with like what 7, 10 pixels. It would look so. It was just a mess. So it was simple is better. So it's like just make little distinct little motions. Look at me talking like I actually know what I'm doing, even though I don't. I'm just trying to make it work. I'm trying to avoid a lot of um, tutorials in terms of like how to animate. I was going to look into more. I've glanced upon some, but I feel like that wouldn't really help me grow into learning. I feel like I learn this better if I just try to figure it out on my own. Things that I did look up, of course, is how to even animate on Photoshop, like just like technical stuff, but like from an artistic standpoint, I felt like I was cheating if I was looking at what other people did, which is why I feel so proud of something so simple. Albeit, you know, I have seen like animation principles, so I'm not just going into this like with an empty mind. I've looked into things. I just I noticed that I was trying to look too into it, like almost to the point that I might as well just be straight copying. So I'm like, you know what, no, fresh blank slate, get to work, and yeah, it's a little small start. I want to make bigger set pieces, like an actual background for myself, stuff that you know help you see my world. I gotta stop moving this. Right? No, there. You know what? Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go like that, and then that's not red. There, I'll make sure this is always at the top. That way I know you guys can see this. This is the viewing zone. And then like to right about here. Whoop, that's not what I want to do. Look at that. I made it more complicated. Instead of just making it better on my systems to begin with. Okay, now I know where not to move you. Sorta. Watch me forget. Now, what to do next? I was gonna call it a night, but then I kind of wanted to show my progress in a way. I mean, I should have just. I was thinking of streaming while I was doing it, but I'm like, no, no one wants to see me fumble around. And I actually saw myself doing some pretty cool stuff, so that was a goddamn waste. So from now on, if I even so much as just want to practice drawing a circle, I will stream it. Just because it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to track your progress and to let others shit on you if it looks really stupid if you're taking forever just to draw a circle. You know how long it took me to figure out the proper head shape for a goddamn snowball? I was over here like, I might as well just demonstrate what the... Ah, see, there I go moving it. I was doing this. Like, I would do that, and then I'd be like, how is this not working? Like, fucking moron, of course it won't. Then I wouldn't, like, fumble, but it would still not look like a good circle. I'd do, like, one of these. This is way too goddamn small. Look, I'm already lost. No, here we go. Alright, where am I supposed to put the eyes? You know, probably like here. Put like one. Whoops. Oop. Oop. I don't even know. Alright, it was hard. Took a while. And then eventually I'm just like, fuck it. Let's do something simple and cute. And it worked. Look at this. I couldn't be more proud of something so simple. And just for clarification, that's Amy. That's Oga. Very simple color scheme. You know, just two little characters. Got a hat on, and some hair. So yeah, this was all thought of and designed in one day. I know, insane, right? Something about the size of my thumb. Incredible. But it does feel nice to have done it. Yeah. I was thinking of some certain expressions. I try to find the simplest, yet most expressionate way to make the eyes. So basically it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a dot for the pupils. 1, 2. So that way you can kind of just like, oh, you know, you can look to the left. You can look to the right. Let's assume like the eyebrows are raising and they're just like, what? Or like one of them is raised and the other isn't. They're just like, huh? I was wondering if I should make them like that. Yeah, like that. That's good. See that? See how this works? It makes for some good expressions, and it's like 4 to 5 goddamn squares. So it was pretty good, and I kept the mouth away. You know, it's just, I don't know. It was fun trying to figure out what to do for these guys. I'm just wondering if I should, where I'm gonna organize all the little faces. Probably put them off to the side right here. Probably just start by making a bunch of eyebrows, making like a look left, look right kind of thing. I was gonna do stick figures, but I was like, I don't know. I kept fucking it up. I didn't know what to do. It's like I would do like one of these, like probably like that. I'm like, that's not a good head. Like that's not a circular head. And then I would like try to draw arms. Like that's okay. Actually, that doesn't look that bad. He's just carrying a little football or something. It's like his little helmet. Anyways, it was hard because if it's either too small and has limited range of motion, or make it too big and he looks way too clunky. I don't know. It wasn't working out. It wasn't working out. Obviously, I wouldn't do this, but like, I try to like kind of make a scribble just to see where I would be. But the way I designed these little guys, I started with the eyes first. I'm like, what's the best eyes I can get? Did it. And I said, okay, now what's the best head shape that could fit these things? And you know, I kind of experimented a little bit. It's still kind of cute. And then eventually I got my thing. The legs I got on accident. I was going to actually give these like a full body, like a whole torso, which probably wouldn't be bad, you know. Then it's like, I don't know what I did, but I fucked up, and then it made it. And then I noticed it. I'm like, oh, it looks like 2 little legs. I thought it was cute, so I decided to do that and make these the arms. So maybe I don't know if she could be holding like a little wrench or a power drill, you know. It's like, a shit like that. It's cute. My things go. Whatever. And yeah, that's what I thought would be cool. Now we got these little bastards hobbling around, full of potential. This is kind of just a start. I also wanted to make like more pieces for my actual model. I might as well show it. Whoa, look at that. I have multiple files of the same model for both safety and for experimenting on. This isn't the one I use for rigging and whatnot, but this is one of the few. So like if I were to like press play, get like the stand, oh actually no, you wouldn't. I forgot because this isn't the official one, so you wouldn't really get an animation. Oh, actually no, you would. It's just I didn't do the breathing for this one. You can see how the arms are like kind of moving with it. Yeah, so simple stuff, but the breathing isn't incorporated, so not everything's not here. And then obviously this stuff is already all in pieces, so you can actually go in and like take this stuff apart, you know. It's a lot of pieces for this thing to work. I don't even know what I did right now. There. I'm definitely not going to save that. I'm going to just not save it, just so just in case I fucked anything up. But yeah. It took a lot of work to make that model, to figure it out. Because there's not a lot of, well, there's none. There's no pixel art. There's no pixel art VTubers in general, let alone pixel art puppets or rigs. So trying to figure out how to get this to work was strange. Because there's the benefit of not having to worry about like the little warping and the anchor points and whatever the fuck. I don't even know because I didn't have to worry about it. But then there was the struggle of making everything else work, considering that it wasn't built for it. I don't know. I'm not making this sound right, but to put it simply, it's like I don't get the benefit of like the face, you know, bending and shit. I mean, where's my broski? Hold on. There I am. I don't get the benefit of like a, you know, wiggly face. Like you don't see my head turns. You can catch my head movements and whatnot. My eyebrows, if my lighting's good, my blinking even, my pupils, the mouth, oh, ah, ooh, you know, shit like that. Um, so I get those, but I don't get a lot of the other benefits. So I had to make up for that. And not only that, but the things that I want to do, it's hard to find tutorials on them because these things aren't. I say these things because there's a lot to go into it. I know I'm probably just making this sound too complicated. It probably isn't even that hard. Anyone probably would do it, but there isn't like exact tutorials for what I want to do. I mean, I doubt there's exact tutorials for anything, but like for a regular rig, there's a lot of tutorials out there. What's my homeboy's name? Guy that I mainly watched in terms of like figuring out the technicalities of this shit. I feel so bad for not remembering his name. He's basically 99% of the reason I got to figuring this shit out. Was his name? Samurai something, man. Come on. Okay, Samurai. That's the guy. Yeah, I looked at so many of his videos, and even with all the help he gave, there were some things that I just kind of had to fucking sit here and do trial and error over and over and over and over again, um, just to get it to work. I know I could most likely improve. I kind of want to upgrade this model eventually, but I'm really happy with what I have, and I might not even end up doing that just because I feel so comfortable with it. It feels nice. I like the work that I put in. Um, but yeah, all those tutorials, and I still had to figure some other stuff out. But this model took a long time. But now that I know how it works, I want to like work on little pieces. I can because I can easily switch out like anything from this thing. Well, I say easily, but watch me get stuck with this shit. But I don't know. There's just a lot of potential, and if I had more time to dedicate to it, I definitely um, put that effort in. But that's not gonna stop me from putting any effort in. That's why I'm making these little guys right here. These little cute things, just to not lose my comfort with pixel art. 'Cause I really like how it is. At first, I used to just like it, but I never thought I'd really get into it. And then when I thought of how I would present myself in my form, my royal highnessness, I thought, why not pixel art? And it went from a cute idea to a very stressful one to a big payoff because I really like it. So yeah, that's that's what I'm doing now. I think that's where I'm gonna cut this off because I it won't be too hard to figure out some facial expressions, but I don't think I'm gonna get to all of it right now. I'd rather do it on a fresh mind, so I get really good ideas instead of just bare bones stuff. I mean, I'll probably just get the same thing anyways, but whatever. So yeah, that'll mark the end of this stream. Thank you to all of the people watching this currently, and an extra big thank you to anyone watching this in the future. I don't know. I feel like it's still worth making these videos each and every day. I mean, I doubt every single video will be viewed by even one person, but it still feels nice. So yeah, thank you, and as always, till next time, heathens.